Hey y'all, I'm back and I wanted to share my reading challenge that I'm gonna host. And I already told in my, you'll have seen the other video before you see this. It's the one of my goals, and I told why I'm doing it so late. It was basically just I've been sick and I started school, so um, that's why we're not having anything for January. But we're having something for every other month, and it's all of the rest of the year. So it's called the reading challenge that I'm going to host is called the OTC Reading Challenge, and that's hashtag OTC Reading Challenge, and that stands for on the cover. And I'm not calling it the on the cover reading challenge because on Instagram there's already an on the cover reading challenge because I can't remember who, but I think it was like Little Darlings or Little Inklings or Inkling Darlings or something. I don't remember. But they did a reading journal, and in the front of it there was like two or three craft, two or three reading challenges, and on the cover was one of them. So they already had the hashtag on the cover reading challenge. So I'm doing mine with the initials OTC because that stands for on the cover. So what exactly is it? Each month I tried to pick something that went along with the month, and you just have to find that on the cover of your book and read it. That's it. And I don't know if I'm gonna do any prizes. Probably if I do, it'll be, or not really prizes, but just, I don't know, I guess just a participation thing. Just anybody that participated, if I do. Now I'm not saying I am. So if I don't anybody get mad. Um, I'm going to do it at the end of the year or at the beginning of next year. Probably like I'll post a video if I do it. This is just if I do it. I'll post the video and have you comment below, or no, I'll just no, if I decide to do it, then I'll do a video where I put everybody that participated in it in a random number generator, and I'll choose in early January. So that's if I choose to do it. I don't know that I'm going to. More than likely I'm not, but I'm not 100%. I'm like maybe 90% that I'm not, but there's still a possibility. So it's the on the cover. You got to find all this stuff on the cover, and everything relates to the month, or at least I tried to have it that way. So first month would be February, and that's Valentine's Day. And that basically you find anything related to Valentine's Day on the cover of a book to read, like hearts or a romantic setting, a couple, I don't know, champagne, a fancy dinner, um, something that you would eat on a date other than like a fancy thing. Like if you have a dessert that's on the, like if there's a piece of cheesecake or something, or a piece of cake or whatever on the cover, or if you get it, or if there's like wedding or anything like that, that'll be what it is. Just anything. If you can sell it, I'll buy it. So, yeah. And then on March 20th is the first day of spring. So, the thing you gotta find is something related to spring in March. So, flowers, blue sky, somebody riding a bicycle, a garden. Well, not a garden. To me, that's more summer. Maybe a flower garden would work. A park. Um, somebody, I don't know, green grass. Um, birds, butterflies. Um, just anything that to you says spring, and you read that book. And then for April, for April and May, I did, well, not for May, but for April, I did April showers, because April showers bring May flowers, but I didn't really do flowers because in March for spring you can find flowers, and I didn't want to do flowers again. So yeah, but in April showers. So anything related to rain or raining, like if it's raining on the cover, or if there's like drops of water, or a puddle, or rainbow, or umbrella, or I would even take if somebody looks like they've been in the rain, like say somebody's hair's wet or something like that, or even I will even take if there's a rainforest on the cover. So I would even take that. So, and a storm will go with that as well. It'll go for that. So if there's lightning, if there's storm clouds, anything like that, if there's an overcast day on the cover, and I'll even do if there's anything to do with weather, like, or not really weather, but like a weatherman or woman or whatever, somebody doing that, like anything to do with like a weather vane or a barometer. Not really exactly sure what that is, but whatever. But anything related to that would go. So, yeah, that. And then that's April. So then in May, I'm trying to think right now. It's not Memorial Day. Yeah, it's Memorial Day is in May. So for Memorial Day, a lot of people have like get-togethers and they have barbecues and stuff. So for May, it is backyard barbecue. So any of the kind of food you would have at a barbecue, any anything that you would do like at a backyard barbecue, like, and this could also be like, it needs to look more springy, maybe summery a little, but not really. More spring and just fun, light kind of thing. Hot dogs, hamburgers, steaks, um, grilled corn, grilled pineapple, anything like that. If there's anything on the cover with like a fruity drink that you, or some iced tea or something. If there's a backyard on the cover, if there's, I don't know, if there's kids playing or in a backyard, if there's people playing like badminton or whatever, there's like lawn chairs or anything, like if there's a house and you can, or whatever, I might even take that. A porch, stuff like that. If there's like plates, like a plate set out for a barbecue, or not really barbecue, but like for a like a party. If there's a cake, if there's a grill, if there's an apron, if there's whatever, you know, you know what a backyard barbecue is. So yeah, beer. Okay, that was May, and then June is summer. Anything that makes you think of summer, like the beach, bright sunny day, swimming pool, the ocean, um, somebody in a sleeveless shirt or dress, somebody that basically is just dressed like you would in summer, in shorts and t-shirt, or shorts and sandals and sleeveless shirt, or somebody wearing a bathing suit, or kids running through a sprinkler, or people on vacation, or anything that makes you think of summer. Like I said, if you can sell it, I'll buy it. And then July, for 4th of July, well, June, that's when summer starts, is in June, so that's why I did summer. And then July is 4th of July, so the theme is patriotic. So it's anything patriotic on the cover, like if there's a flag on the cover, if there's, okay, if there's an American flag on the cover, because 4th of July is American, so this is kind of limiting for that one, for just that. And any of the other things are need to be American things, since 4th of July is an American holiday. Independence Day, whatever. So if there's an American flag, if there's a 4th of July parade, if there's a military person on the cover dressed in their military, if there's just a military uniform, if there's a federal agent on the cover, if there's a federal building, anything like that would work. If there's a cemetery where people that were in the military or unnamed soldier or whatever you would call it. Anything like Arlington Cemetery or something like that, that'll work. If it's got the funeral of a fallen soldier, if the president or someone's supposed to be the president is on the cover, if a senator, if just anything like that. So even if there's a quilt that has, I will take it if there's like a quilt or a blanket or whatever that has patriotic colors or fabric or whatever, or if it's like an Afghan or whatever, a crocheted or knitted blanket, that's what an Afghan is. If it's the colors of red, white, and blue, that'll work too. So, yeah. And then August is back to school. So anything related to school or teachers, a school, a backpack, school bus, kids getting on a school bus, chalkboard, a dry erase board, computers, if there's, if there's tablets or iPads, I'll take that. If there is like a test on the cover, if there's a grade, like something to do with the book, has to do with the grade, and it has like A plus on the cover, I'll take that. Or if it has F minus or something like that, I'll take that. If there's not in the name, but if like the alphabet or ABC or something like that is on the cover somewhere, but not in the title or in the name of the person, the author, in the author's name, not like if their name has ABC in it, no. It has to be like on the cover in the picture or whatever. Like if there's maybe wrote on a chalkboard is ABC, DEF, something like that, or if 1, 2, 3. I would even take like flashcards, but like if it's a young child, like a toddler or something, and they're doing something with book, they have a book, books, any kind of book, anything, a library, that'll do for it, anything like that. So then that was August, and then September is Labor Day. Labor Day's in September. So that's anybody on the cover of the book. It's either anybody wearing it or just it itself, like a uniform. Like if there is somebody wearing a firefighter's uniform, if there's a firefighter on the cover, or if there's a firefighter's uniform on the cover, or if there's a firehouse or a police station or a police officer, or there's a doctor on the cover or a nurse, just something. Labor Day, it's the day we celebrate jobs and people that have jobs and that do different jobs. So if there's a person with, like a person in a apron and whatever they could be, and it looks like they're cooking or whatever. You could even say that and say they're a cook. If I would even take if there's a mother on the cover, because that is very much a job. So I would take that. If there's, I don't know, anything else, if there's an astronaut on the cover, if there's a FBI agent, if there's, I don't know, a daycare worker on the cover, if there's a police car, that's something to do with a job. If there's a stethoscope on the cover, that has to do with a job of being a doctor. That is what that is for September. And then, October is Halloween. So anything related to Halloween, from a kid dressed up in a costume to a zombie, werewolf, ghost. I would even take spiders on the cover. Let's see, what else could you do? You could do, if there is people trick-or-treating, or if there is candy that you would get at Halloween or have at Halloween, then that'll do, but not candy like a candy bar or like, I can't think what it's called. Shoot, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Candy corn. That would do. That would go. Anything like that, but not like a box of chocolate like maybe you would get at Valentine's Day or something. Not that kind of chocolate, or not that kind of candy. A graveyard. Let's see, anything that could be scary, basically. Anything that would be in a scary movie, anything that a clown can even do, because to me, clowns are creepy. Or whatever. So, any of that stuff will work. And then that's for October, and then November is fall fall slash Happy Thanksgiving. So anything fall or Thanksgiving related, like pumpkin pie, a hayride, whereas in October for Halloween, you might have a jack-o'-lantern on the cover, which is a carved pumpkin. In fall, for November, for fall or Thanksgiving, you would just have a pumpkin, a non-carved pumpkin on the cover. There could be a corn maze, there could be a fall festival, there could be a big feast on the cover, because Thanksgiving is basically the holiday where you go and eat a big meal. So if a big meal is on the cover, I'll take it. If there's any kind of fall fall Thanksgiving dessert, or like pumpkin pie, pecan pie, apple pie, apple dumplings, an apple tart, a pumpkin soup, which is not a dessert, but like any kind of soup, because in the fall you eat soup. Even for fall, if there's anything, if there's a flannel shirt, if there's sweater, or somebody wearing the sweater, or somebody dressed like it's fall, then yeah, with boots, or if there is boots on the cover, something like that, anything like that. If there's turkeys, if there's a I don't really know, just whatever. And then December is Merry Christmas, so anything related to Christmas, which could be anything. Um, stars, um, Christmas ornaments, Christmas tree, Santa Claus, um, uh, presents, even a department store I'll give for that. Let's see, what else? Christmas cookies, um, stockings. If a house is decorated for Christmas, if it's either the outside and it shows the house or yard, one or the other or both, and it's decorated for Christmas, then that counts. If it's showing the inside and it's decorated for Christmas, that works. If there's just Christmas lights, that works. Um, Whatever. If there's milk and cookies for Santa, if there's elves, if there's snowmen, snow, anything like that, it'll work. So that's the OTC Reading Challenge, which stands for On the Cover Reading Challenge. So I'd love for you to participate, and if you think you might like to participate, just let me know down below, or just participate. You can, ways to participate is you can make a video about it. Just use anywhere you post about it, use the hashtag OTC Reading Challenge. And you can post on Instagram, you can post on Facebook, or you can join my Facebook group and post. You can, I'll have a post on there for each month, and you can post on there what you've read. So you can post all those places: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So yeah, hope you have fun this year reading and doing the OTC Reading Challenge. Happy reading and God bless.